Both of us fall silent again as Rin forks the last bits of her meal to her mouth. I look down at my haul and double-check it with Misha's list. It seems I have everything except plywood. Oh, yeah, the plywood is our focus thing for now. I think I have all the things now. Okay. That's very nice for you. Don't feel obligated to stay. I was about to take a nap anyway. Okay, that was quite a fun time having conversation with you, Rin. Nice. I just regret you declined my nice Fiji proposal, but instead you talking about my dick. Keep talking about my dick. You need to do whatever you're going to do with that stuff anyway, right? Yes. Now, I became to see your, boobs and tie is, let's start tit fuck greeting instead of nice to meet you. I don't know why did you decline my proposal? Or perhaps you like to watch girls sleeping? No. I need to carry our merchandise to Misha and Shizune. I don't know what to do, what they are doing with plywood though. I'm not sure what to make of this, but Rin looks serious. Even if I did, I think I have to be going. Really. If you are much more younger, like I don't know how old are you, but I really was enjoying that 24 hours lolly sleeping breathing ASMR. So I'll catch you around, Tezuka. Yeah, nice to see you, Rin. Stay in touch. What about that? Yeah, see you later. You call me Rin. I feel that our relationship is at this point good enough to warrant this much. Really? I thought that's our, conversation is pretty awkward. I was already turning to make my exit, but she draws me back in. Fine then, I'm Hisao. Then you are... ... Rin looks at me hard in the eyes, but the intimidating feeling you get when someone stares at you isn't there. Intimidating, what's that? Intimidating? Harass? Making you feel frightened or nervous.
Intimidating.
This is not stressed. Intimidating. Okay. An intimidating array of weapons. What is she's intimidating? Someone stares at you isn't there. Okay. She's blood sugar is uprising after she get lunch, so sleep well. It's like she's actually not looking at me at all. She blinks a couple of times, and I can't figure out why a pose like this just popped between us out of nowhere. Nowhere. See you later. There is something like tiny smile there in her face, maybe. Okay, I failed to having sex again. quietly back out of the room. As I shut the door in front of my face, I whisper to myself, what an intriguing person. Intriguing. What's that? Cringe? Intriguing. Very interesting because of being unusual or mysterious. Oh, you chose your word, Hisao. I keep in mind. I need to remember this word. What's this?
Intriguing.
Intriguing. Intriguing person. An intriguing possibility. She has a really intriguing personality.
Intriguing.
Intriguing. Okay. Cocky. I heard that. What did she hear? Oh, she... my boss, sir. I mean, ma'am. She's back. Because I was so late to, took my plywood. What do you use with that? I jump at suddenly appearance of Misha, who I had not here approaching despite the completely empty hallway. Somehow she had gotten to jumping distance of me without making a sound. Creepy. It briefly reminds me of Kenji's nutty theory about the global feminist conspiracy. Conspiracy? Conspiracy. Conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy. Okay. But I push that thought aside. Oh, you too, Shizune. Shizune, standing slightly behind Misha, looks aloof as she couldn't have heard the remark that drew Misha's attention, but Misha is visibly excited. No, wait, more importantly, who is in there? There is no club meeting today. What? She tried to curiously peek past me, even though the door prevents her from seeing anyway. There is sleeping girl. Stay her alone. What are you doing here? You took so long. Sorry. We had too much, enjoying to talk to you. Have conversation about my dick. She was really interested in, but I failed to having sex. So let's go. Pay a visit to who was that? Emi-chan. What's wrong? That's no good, He-chan. She wags her finger at me scoldingly. Swag. No, wags. What is wags? Finger. To move from side to side or up and down. Oh, yeah, that's really good. I thought, yeah, I just wonder she gives me the finger, but it's not. Quickly and repeatedly. Okay, like what is scoldingly? Scoldingly. Scalding.
Scolding.
Scolding. Scolding. The act of speaking angrily to someone because you disapprove of their behavior. He gave his son a scolding for coming home so late. Okay. I found plywood, but everything else is still missing because you're tardy. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I got the things here. I was just going to bring them. Yeah, maybe this would be good because if we were having sex there, you know, enter the door and found this. I think you are up to some mischief, Hee-chan. Who was in there with you, I wonder? Mischief? Mischief.
Mischief.
Mischief. Mischief. Behavior, especially a child's, that is slightly bad, but is not intended to cause serious harm or damage. Misha sings something quickly to Shizune, pointing at her own ear and couple of times. Shizune immediately pushes her way past me and opens the door into the classroom I just left. I can only imagine the shock she's experiencing. With Shizune's diligence attitude, the insolence of daring to deface school property by sleeping on top of it must be too much to bear. Okay, she's sleeping on the desk. Diligence.
Diligence.
Diligence. The quality of working carefully and with a lot of effort. Okay, she's too square. Insolence. What? Insolence? Insolence. Rude behavior that does not show respect. Okay. Deface school's property by sleeping on top of it. Bad degenerate. But she has no arms, so have some mercy, Shizune. And indeed, she stares at Rin, frozen in place apart from the silent but noticeable trembling of her shoulders from suppressed rage, I'm sure. So this is hallway rage. Instead of blowing up, Shizune just takes a few deep breaths, adjusts her glasses and slams the door shut, turning to sigh furiously at Misha. Why? Your angry face is really cute. This is not big problem. She's just sleeping. Maybe she did blow up and I can't understand it. She shoots a very loaded stare at me too, as if it was somehow my fault that Rin is sleeping on one of the tables. So, but this is this is not too bad, because I would rape Rin during she's sleeping. And that's serious critical crime. I really yeah, if I would die if you guys you know, finding out when I'm committing crime. I hope she's getting my funny ideas about the reason of my tardiness. Hello. Rin's voice comes from the other side of the door, and it takes few eye blinks to realize she might have trouble opening it. I open the door to find Rin directly behind it, looking at us with half-interested, half-sleepy face. Hello? ... Miss Tezuka, what do you think you are doing? You absolutely are not permitted to use school property for such a disgraceful activity. It sure is suddenly very crowded in here. I didn't know I was this popular. It's hard to say whether she's happy or unhappy about this turn of events. They should give us some beds. Maybe. Oh yeah, what was that? In medical, not medical tent, medical room. I'm not sure. Not hospital. The room the school has, the medical room. There's beds. You can sleep in if you can use that. At any rate, she ignores Shizune Misha's scolding, so they have no choice but to drop the issue. Shizune taps Misha's shoulder, points at Rin, and makes some quick signs. ... Popularity aside, please don't do that anymore. So where she should sleep on? Anyway, how is your project going? Will it be done for the festival? Rin looks at them blankly, apparently at ease under the pressure Shizune's cold stare is putting on her. I keep wondering about that myself too. And we'll think about it harder. As Meisha sings her reply to Shizune, her face turns into unsatisfied frown. Miss Tezuka, please try to take this seriously. It'll be a disaster if the wall looks like someone threw up their lunch into it. What do you mean? Wall looks like someone threw up their lunch onto it. I don't know. What does that mean? They throw their lunchbox to wall? Why? Rin nodded assertively. We'll think more seriously. Maybe she threatens her saute. Misha actually giggles at that, but Tezuka doesn't, not even after translation. She just shakes her head, takes the materials from me, and takes off with Misha in tow. Rin frowns. What's frowns? Frown. Round. Ron. Frown.
Frown.
Frown. Frown.
Frown.
Frown. To bring your eyebrows together so that there are lines on your face. Frown. Often while turning the corners of your mouth downward. Okay. That cow emoji. Thoughtfully as she looks after the retreating student council duo. Yeah, more like council gang. How rude. It's true though, I must finish my project before the weekend. There will be dire consequences if I don't. What is dire? Dear. Dire. Dire. Very, very serious or extreme. Okay. The end of the world as we know it. The end of the world as we know it, like weekends usually are, but more dire. Much more dire. Maybe I'll postpone my nap to unforeseen future. Unforeseen. Seen is stress, not expected. Okay. Due to unforeseen circumstance, that cost of the improvements has risky by 20%. Okay, goodbye, Rin. I am about to ask what project she has and what are these apocalyptic consequences, but she walks back into the art classroom. Since you have nothing to do, would you give me a hand? Yes. Okay. This paint can doesn't fit into my bag, but I need it. She kicks slightly at the huge can of paint that's lying on the floor next to the table she was sitting and sleeping on. Okay. Huge can of paint. It lets out the dough. Wait. So what with my plywood? The Misha and Shizune took my plywood. I don't understand. Being the gentleman I am, I naturally pick it up. I should be hurry, but they were returning heavy. Yeah, sure. Where do you need to take it? Away. And with that, she takes off to the hallway, me and the paint can following since there's little choice to either of us. The hallway is quiet, empty now, with Shizune and Misha gone, so we two leave towards the stairwell at the other end. Stairwell? What is stairwell? Fountain?
Stairwell.
Well, not wall.
Stairwell.
A long vertical passage through okay. Building around which a set of stairs is built. Oh, that reminds me that Spanish movie. What was that? I uploaded the film's reviewing video, but I forgot the title. Okay. Every 10 of 15 or 20 steps, I have to change the can from one hand to another because the thin handle cuts into my palm. At least it keeps my arms from tiring too fast. Rin strolls on beside me with an uneven pace that I have trouble matching, or maybe I am walking weird because of the extra weight. It seems one of us is constantly walking too slow or too fast, and I can figure out which. Hey Rin, if you want to bet, next time I would be your bet. By the way, where are we going? 2 flights of stairs below, trouble appearance in the form of the head nurse and his fox-like grin. Oh, nurse. Did you have name? Mr. Nakai, what's happy coincidence? Tezuka too, of course. He nods courteously. Courteously. What's that? Courteously. Courteously.
Courteously.
Courteously. Courteously.
Courteously.
Courteously.
Courteously.
That wasn't flap. Courteously. 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 In a way that is polite and shows respect. Rin, who does not acknowledge him back, then turns to me because obviously it's me who he had some business with. There is something I forgot to mention on Monday, and I nod and wait impassively because I can't even begin to guess what he forgot. The feeling of the handle delving deeper into my skin doesn't make me feel enthusiastic about this interaction either. Delving. Delve. To reach into something or under the surface of something, trying to find an object. Okay. Delving deeper into my skin doesn't make me feel enthusiastic. Okay, so this is gonna be 30 minutes, so I end up this video right here. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye me those. Take care. See ya.